Who said that the best talent is local? If you want to get highly talented employees, you can still do so, even if you can't afford them. Hiring locally won't just harm your company, it may just kill it. When I was the CEO of a startup in San Francisco, even though we made $10 million in our second year in business, we were drowning in payroll costs. A local customer support agent cost us around $100,000, let alone all our video editors and designers, writers, managers, and operations team. If we had a bad month, we'd need to raise money just to keep up with payroll, let alone hire a larger team, which we needed to do. So what did we do? How do you grow your team when you can't afford it? Well, we figured it out, and I'll tell you exactly how. You cannot scale without a team, obviously, but hiring a good enough team requires a lot of time and money. And if you really want to transform your business, good enough isn't good enough for you. But what if the problem isn't that world-class talent is expensive? What if you're just hiring from the wrong place? Keep watching. If it's your first time here, I'm Jonathon, by the way, founder of Virtual Worker Now. In this lesson, I'm going to show you 5 ways. It's a very simple trick, a hiring trick that can actually save your company. But first, hit subscribe and push the bell notification. On this channel, we share actionable, tactical business advice that will help you scale, but we keep it interesting by also using lessons from philosophy, history, literature, and of course, books. With that said, let's dive in. So there we were. We needed video editors, graphic designers, a dozen customer support agents, sales teams, phone teams, copywriters, and accountants. But in San Francisco, these all cost around $100,000 a year. No matter your local market costs, add 50% in payroll taxes and insurance and administrative costs. And even if you're in the rural Midwest, you're looking at a good chunk of change to hire even one person locally. But there is a powerful tool that you can use to manage costs, to stay competitive, and dare I say, save your business. That's why giants like Microsoft or Ford or Nike or Cisco use this exact method to grow their teams cheaply and quickly. So what is it? Outsourcing. But wait, isn't that bad? Don't they not speak English? Don't they ruin your company? Won't they quit on the spot? How do I know that they have internet? I had the same questions, obviously. But after experiencing the absolute world-class talent available in different countries, I learned I was totally wrong. And here's why. With outsourcing, you get a wider talent pool. That's one. Who said that the best talent is local? The software developer guru might be working from a coffee shop in India, and the best copywriter in the world might be from Egypt or China or Pakistan. Through outsourcing, you'll get access to a wider pool of talent than just your local area. You can find, therefore, more experienced professionals from different parts of the world, people with amazing skills and knowledge that will go above and beyond to achieve your business goals. There's a whole world out there of talented people just waiting to be tapped into. 2, you can lower your labor costs. Let me give you an example with real numbers. To hire a world-class professional chartered accountant in the United States in 2023, you'll end up paying around $130,000 a year, whereas the average annual salary of a really experienced accountant in Egypt is less than $15,000. You're not just lowering your expenses here, you are slashing your budget, cutting it down by 80%. Even if you have to pay an outsourcing agency like Virtual Worker Now a little bit of a premium to make sure that they're good, you'll still be able to dramatically reduce your overhead costs, and you can use this money to scale your business faster than your competitors. 3rd thing, faster turnover time. Skip the hassle of finding and training new hires and just go straight to the pros. With outsourcing, you can get started right away with someone who already has the experience you need, which means faster results and better overall performance. Granted, if you're outsourcing to a freelancer, it might take you some time to find the right match. But if you're outsourcing through an agency like mine, you won't have to worry about whether or not they're an expert or if you're getting someone qualified. They'll have already been vetted and trained as employees. So you can trust that you're getting someone who knows what they're doing. Plus, outsourcing through an agency also means having a dedicated project manager to handle communication and coordination with the outsourced team so you can scale it easily, making the whole process even smoother. Also, you get access to higher quality employees. You might think outsourcing means getting lower quality work because of language or cultural barriers, but that is absolutely not the case. There are plenty of highly qualified professionals out there who can get the job done just as well and usually better than someone in a local market. The key is to have a ruthless vetting process to filter any candidates and make sure that you're hiring someone that's fluent and professional. This is why Virtual Worker Now, we have more than one test for our new hires to ensure that they're fluent in both written and spoken English and that they have the skills necessary to help you scale. Also, if you outsource, you get access to specialized skill and specialized knowledge. Sometimes you just can't find the right person in your own backyard. That's where outsourcing comes in. By looking outside of your borders, you can access all sorts of specialty skills, especially when it comes to complex tasks like coding or advanced video editing. A good example is Infosys, an Indian outsourcing company that had a long partnership with Microsoft because it offers technical support for really complex software systems and managing large databases for Microsoft software. In this way, Outsource is a combination of cost saving and increased efficiency. And lastly, the idea that more expensive equals more talented, this is a myth you need to get out of your brain. You might think that if you pay someone more, generally they're going to be more talented, but more in another country is often less than it is in the United States. It's all about the standard of living in that country. A college-educated bilingual specialist with a great resume in New York City may cost literally 10 times more than someone with the same experience and resume in Southeast Asia or the Middle East or Latin America. So if you want to get highly talented employees, you can still do so, even if you can't afford them in your local market, by giving someone a good wage relative to their currency. This way, you not only get top-notch work, but also create a ripple effect of positivity. While you'll get access to the world's best talent, those who are outsourced get an opportunity to improve their living standards and bridge the gap between countries with different levels of economic development, and thus improve their resume so that they can make even more money in the future. Everyone wins. But that begs the question, how do you hire the right talent? If you don't hire the right person, it can actually hurt your company. So to avoid that pain, watch this video. Thanks for listening. Hope that helped. Cheers.